Have you ever been overcome with passion in a Walmart? 1 minute you're checking out jeans, the next you're creaming yours. I really hope not. You might need some therapy if your gooning has gotten that bad. At any rate, this allegedly happened earlier this year with today's protagonist, young 25-year-old Tyrese Gray. He was seen in Walmart, shopping in the clothing aisle, and according to witnesses and reports, he had his dick not only poking out from his jeans, but was pleasuring himself while following women around the store. Sounds kind of weird to put it mildly, but not only that, he was doing this in broad daylight. No, it would not have been better if it was at night, but the fact that the sun was shining just means there is more people that were shopping and more people to see this debauchery. That includes children. When the time comes, he is finally detained by cops. Thankfully, he was wearing his pants normally by this point.
Hey, give me a favor. Send us another unit. Get your hand back. Get your hand back. You got him? I got him. Okay, I got him right. Ready for it, right? Yep. All right, we got him. All right, are we done? Yes, sir. Grocery side? For the grocery side, right side. All right. You're good. On this side? Yes, sir. What up, sir? Look at your hand. All right, stand up. You're good. You're awfully good. I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, well, you got to understand if I don't believe you, right?
So they take him down. There was a little glass spill, and that will be of minor relevance later. But after this, they proceed to take him to the surveillance room, where they explain the situation to him, as far as his rights to shop at Walmart go.
In the LP office. You got anything I should hope you stick me, call me? No. All right, I will. All right. Probably got one for about. You got ID on you?
Yeah, I should.
You see it?
Sorry, I was being dumb today. I'm trying to look at it.
I'll agree.
No, there's nothing.
Let's regulate for him.
Anybody else coming or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jesse's coming.
Got an ID on you?
That's what
Hey, Art, it looks like he's got a little blood or pasta sauce on him.
pasta sauce, bro.
No, that's blood.
Is it blood?
Want to have a 52 come?
Yeah.
He's got a cut on his hand.
He's bleeding on his hand, I think.
So let's give Tyrese a little credit. He is taking it well. Far from the last body cam video we looked at on this channel. At any rate, that might just be a sign that he knows he is guilty and doesn't feel like he has the right to protest or resist. Whether or not you think as much, what he says is really damning for his case.
Sorry, I was being dumb today.
By his own admission, he was being dumb. But what does dumb mean? That's a vague term that can describe just about anything illogical. Jerking your Johnson in the clothing department is a possible interpretation.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen, okay? You're gonna be restricted from all Walmarts, okay?
Alright, so now it's not just the cops. The senior employees are here as well. They kind of have to be in order to banish this degenerate from the store on a policy level, in addition to the legal level. One thing you're going to see is them making light of the situation. Not so much because it's not a problem, it definitely is, But because let's be real, this is an incredibly ludicrous way to end up as a registered sex offender. And they can see just how stupid this whole situation is. Not saying for sure he will or won't be registered, but if this guy was pumping his rifle in public, it is actually possible. After all, Johnny Somali, the legendary moron of South Korea, is looking at that possibility for something that is arguably less egregious depending on if you think playing lewd messages around minors is worse than pleasuring yourself in public. I'm not here to weigh the severity of these crimes, they're both bad, but that does help to give you perspective on just how bad these consequences can be.
And any Walmart you go into is going into the system, okay? And it's gonna have a picture of your face. If you're caught in a Walmart, they can call the cops and they will arrest you immediately. Everything that happened today will be in the system, okay? I know you can't sign, so I'm gonna go ahead because you're cops, obviously. When they get here to uncuff you, do you want to sign or are you gonna refuse to sign? Okay.
You gonna let him touch your pen?
Well, he's already touched everything else in the store, including himself.
Free kills, free body. At least you gotta get a laugh today.
Hey, I was at home, I was like, I'll go just in case.
Well,
Here you go.
Let's see the.
tell you this much.
He's like, come on, he's like,
You're lucky to call the cops, because if some of the people in town would have seen that, they would have handled you
Oh,
different.
you came out to
Oh, are you drunk?
Wait, can we go back on that?
Just a little?
That's the part I see. I had to flip the camera to catch it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just being stupid.
so you missed that part?
Yeah, it's.
I just seen the grab and like in the owl, and then once it hit the owl, I turned around. It was like everybody was already like going down at the same time. Then like, yeah. Big Ben was like. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, can I see it? I mean, I don't give a fuck. Let me see it. You've been looking at enough shit, Trey.
Alright, I'm gonna. Hey.
Now it's really easy to miss, but he doubles down on the idea that he was being stupid. Everyone was talking, laughing about it all, and then he lowly and shamefully admits it again.
Yeah, I was just being stupid.
So you missed.
We also see that he was indeed drunk, because he admits that as much too. That would explain why he might feel indifferent towards the idea of leaning into his carnal vices in public. But an explanation is not an excuse, and that absolutely should not be added into his sentence as a mitigating factor. They're going to patch him up because he was cut by the pasta jar from earlier. And I just thought of something. If they wanted, they could cuff his free hand restraint to his belt loop on his jeans. Wouldn't be too easy to break through the fabric. I think that might be effective in keeping his mobility limited and still have his hand out to be treated or to sign something. We know they do need him to sign something saying he agrees and accepts that he was banned from all Walmarts. I don't know if they would want to do that. It's simply an observation I made that seems plausible to me personally.
I need to take his picture.
No, they're just.
I'm gonna check out the dance all day. I want to see.
Just like somebody else got a cut from a bottle or a glass jar or something. You understand the system.
Did you go to the hospital or
No, it's just a cut. I feel fine. It just needs to be clean. That's all. Just needs to be
That little spot?
Yeah.
Nothing else? Just the blood dripping around?
Yeah, it just looks like worse than what it is. No.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's cleared up a little bit, that's all.
Gotcha.
And then I'll get you a Band-Aid. How's that sound? Good?
Number.
Oh, yeah.
Hostile. You should know that.
What?
It's the pasta aisle.
He's not Italian, he's Greek.
Can't very go on it. Arlano does.
You know, like it's on a full swing.
It was 8 times, right?
What, the Al?
Yeah.
No. 6, 8, 7, 6.
Attention all Walmart associates, can we please get maintenance to A6 for a glass cleanup? Maintenance to
Take
A6
that one,
for a glass cleanup. Thank you.
I'm surprised they didn't call someone to the clothing aisle for a milk cleanup as well. In all seriousness though, let's talk about that. Assuming that he did fap in the store, I don't see how it can be worth it, even from the perspective of seeking euphoria. Because he was trying to be discreet. We know this because of how he was apparently pretending to shop as he followed ladies around. But how can you be discreet and beat your meat at the same time? Just lightly fondling yourself isn't going to feel good enough to get whatever climax you're going for. And the more into it he would have gotten, the easier it would be to notice that, hey, there's a fucking dude jacking off over there. And he would have just presumably gotten caught faster than he did. So it doesn't even seem like this guy would have gotten a good orgasm out of this. And yeah, I know that might sound a bit gross, this whole situation definitely is. But I'm simply looking at this from a practical perspective, and to me, it doesn't even feel like this was worth getting detained and potentially incarcerated over.
Oh, do you want me to sign?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All good? You guys on the handles?
Just lean forward a little. Lean forward a little for me.
All right, boys.
Sorry for the little bad looking stars. This thing in the Walmart, please. I think the internet will just be a wise choice for you. I mean, plenty of sites for that.
I'm going on. We finna hit the patch, bro. The patch?
No, that's, yeah, that's on Mr. Fair to get some hold of it. That's on him.
That dude with the yellow Jeep gonna be looking for you, man. What's his name? The dude that be doing all those videos. Stuff on the internet. Hernandez! Hey, let me get his picture real quick.
I thought you couldn't take my picture though. I thought she just literally said you didn't want my picture.
I just get it on camera.
Alright, cool. She said that was in the paper.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. If you want to mind transport him, I'll get the information and do a little sauce cleanup. Put your... Oh, you're behind me? That's fine.
You know, that's not wrong, man. Alright, is there anything I can do to avoid that? I mean, it's my first time ever getting hurt.
This isn't, we don't have anything to do with the patch. They just pull all the reports and they decide what goes in the paper and not.
We're gonna run on this.
Yeah.
Few things I want to note. The lady was correct. This was the dumbest way anyone could have ever thrown away their freedom.
I think the internet will just be a wise choice for you. I mean, plenty of sites for that.
There are plenty of not safe for work avenues on the internet that you could have just indulged in within the privacy of your bedroom. But no, you just couldn't resist the curves of Cindy from the shoe department. Now could you? Like, come on. No shade on the ladies, but you gotta admit, A bikini model would definitely be a lot more tempting than someone in a Walmart asset protection vest. Dude's got some incredibly low standards. And secondly, I never noticed just how uncomfortable the back of a police car can seem. Just look at these seats. Pure, cold, hard, and solid plastic, not an inch of cloth. Just about anyone would hate to be back here. I even went as far as to go back and look at my last body cam content to see if that one crazy chick had it any better. But those seats don't look like much of an improvement either. So how does the future of Tyrese Gray look? Rather bleak, I must say, in all honesty. He was arrested this spring, but his case is still ongoing. The fact that he admitted to being stupid on body cam can be corroborated with any witness testimony put forth against him. Being drunk will most likely not be a mitigating factor. If it was, every drunkard who ever took a life while behind the wheel would be practically innocent, simply because they weren't in a malicious state of mind. The nature of the suspected crime can possibly put him on the registry as an offender. It varies from state to state, but if he is put on the sex offender registry, then yeah, you're gonna have every cop in your surrounding area knowing just what kind of pervert you are, which effectively serves as a really inconvenient form of blacklisting. You can't live near schools and you have to notify your jurisdiction whenever you move somewhere. Just all kinds of things that will make life a little harder, even as a free man. You cannot enter a Walmart ever again. This is not convenient because that is one of the primary places where Americans go to get groceries. So if you're living somewhere and your nearest store is a Walmart, guess what? Either someone has to go shop on your behalf or you're gonna have to drive an extra mile or 5 or 10 in order to get some milk and hamburgers. And as of right now, Tyrese's case could still go to trial, though it hasn't yet. Negotiations are still going on between the district attorney's office and his attorney to find out how they are going to proceed with this matter, to see if mental health deficiencies could be at fault, even if only to a partial extent. Maybe the attorney office makes a plea offer and says they want a mental health evaluation and any required treatment from a provider.
Your thieving ends now.
If this happens and he does successfully complete the treatment, then this case can and likely would be dropped. That's probably his best hope. He was charged with a misdemeanor, so jail time is another possibility. Not all misdemeanors have the same consequences, of course, so it could be lenient or could be considerable. Either way, this dude has a lot to think about. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like goes a long way, and while you're at it, why not give up your humanity and become a mermaid? You'll finally be able to breathe underwater without a scuba tank, and you can melt the hearts of handsome and unsuspecting sailors by the beachside rock with an enchanting and blatantly supernatural serenade. That's about it for now, though. Remember, don't masturbate in a Walmart. That's the moral of the day. Anyways, take it easy, everyone.